Hey y'all, it's me. I'm back on a Saturday afternoon. If my eyes look droopy or anything, I'm very tired. Saturdays, as I have said before, is my most tiring workout day, but it is my favorite because I get up fairly early in the morning, early for me because I'm not a morning person. I get up and I go to Zumba for an hour and a half, and I am out of my house, Zumba, back home, showered before 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturdays. So I have the whole rest of my Saturday to do videos or do my nails like I'm doing in a little while, or just relax. So yeah, this video is going to be about deployment. Now, everything that I go over, like I said, my husband and I were married before he ever stepped foot in a recruiter's office. So everything that I go over is from this point of view of a spouse. Now, a couple of things. Number one, I'm also an Army spouse. There's a few differences. I know my friend, one of my good friends, he's married to, his wife is in the Air Force. When she deployed, they told them exactly how long she was going to be gone. The Army does not do that. The Army will give you a time frame. So you may be told that your soldier is going to be gone for 4 to 10 months. But they will tell you to prepare for 10 months because they don't want you to be disappointed if they don't come back in 4. And I'm just giving random numbers. Now, I have watched a lot of videos. I watched videos before when he was trying to drop weight and going back and forth with MEPS and stuff like that. I watched videos on basic training, AIT. I just wanted to have like a general understanding of what, to expect. I watched spouse videos. I watched girlfriend videos. One of the major differences that I noticed is the girlfriend videos, they never talked about the FRG, Family Readiness Group. So I don't think the FRG is actually applies to spouses. I don't think so. Because like I said, I never seen a girlfriend video on YouTube talking about the FRG. Now, the purpose of the FRG, especially, now I'm going to talk about the purpose during a deployment. The purpose of the FRG is they send out weekly newsletters. They pretty much keep in contact with the spouse. They'll call you once a month and say, hey, just checking on you. How you doing? Is everything okay? How you holding up? They have monthly meetings. I know mine has monthly meetings. The FRGs also organize different activities for families, kids, stuff like that. We're in April. So this month we have had stuff pretty much all month long dealing with Easter and stuff like that. There were a lot of events today, but I didn't go because the event started like this morning. I don't have kids, so I was like, I don't want to go to the Easter egg hunt. I don't have any kids. I can't hunt for an egg. Plus, the activities were going on during, while I was going to Zumba. And I don't miss my workouts. So, one thing I will say, with a deployment, don't get set in anything. Like I said, you don't know. Like I said, I'm an Army, so I'm going to speak on Army. You don't know exactly how long they're going to be gone. You get a general idea of from 1 month to this many months. Also, you don't know the exact date they're going to be leaving. You honestly don't. They'll tell you what month. Honestly, that's really much all you're going to know. They'll tell you what month. Now, leading up to a deployment, depending on the unit, your spouse may get like 2 weeks off, depending on the unit, or they may get half days where they, they're not able to get 2 weeks off, but they do half days, or they may get half days, but also 4 days, meaning instead of working Monday through Friday, they work Monday through Thursday, and they have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So it just depends. It depends on the unit. They're pretty much doing that so that they're able to spend more time with their families. Now, again, I'm not sure. I think everybody gets that same, even if the person is single, a single soldier, I think they still get it. I am doing my nails later, so don't pay attention to them. They're looking a little rough. Now, there are different things that you can do. I know number one with me, if your soldier is deploying, spend as much time with them as you can. I mean, even if you're not necessarily doing anything, just sit at home and watch some TV with them. Lay in the bed with them, just cuddle. Like, yeah, you're gonna really miss that if they're not there. Also, they do have deployment lists. Please do not go by that list if your spouse is not on it, if your husband is not on it. I know we got here, we found out my husband was going to a unit that was deploying. We were told he was not deploying because we had just got here. We were found out 2 months later, which was even closer to the deployment date, that he was deploying. So yeah, just because if the list comes out and your soldier is not initially on it, don't go by that, because they still can be deployed. They can find out a week, 2 weeks, a month before they deploy. With us, it wasn't that short of a time, but it was, it wasn't like 4 months. We didn't have 4 months to prepare anything. So yeah. Let's see. I saw a lot of videos telling spouses not to be emotional. Nobody can tell you not to be emotional. Nobody. When we found out that my husband was deploying, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I cried for about 2 or 3 days. I did. The day we found out, he was home. He was home the day before, and he got a call, and one of his sergeants was like, "Hey, we need you to go to this meeting. It's an important meeting." And he was like, "Okay." I knew it then. I did. Something in me told me. So the next day he texted me, and he was like, "Well, I got some news." And I was like, "I'm deploying." And I was texting everything. I was cussing. And his sergeant let him come home. I was crying. Yeah, it was bad. Because me and my husband are very close, and we're in a different state. A completely different state. So we hadn't been here that long. So it was kind of like, wow, we just got here. We're still kind of sort of settling into our house. And so yeah, don't let nobody tell you that you can't be emotional. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. Don't make yourself sick, because this is the military. This is the Army. There's nothing you can do about it. So don't make yourself sick. Now, honestly, I mean, a deployment it's what you make of it. Like I said in my military in your relationship video, anything military, basic training, AIT, anything can test your relationship if you honestly have a weak relationship. I don't. I don't have a weak marriage, so we have had no problems, period. Now, depending on what your spouse's MOS is, their job, and depending on where they're going, which is very important, you may be able to talk to them every day. You may be able to Skype with them every day. Like I told y'all, I'm never going to say my husband's rank. I'm never going to say his MOS, but my husband has a very good MOS. His MOS allows him to have access to computers. So we talk all day. Just gonna be honest. We talk all day while he's at work. He's still working. He gets his job done. My husband's very strict, and he's very focused on his job. He's very serious about the military, so he gets his work done. So don't get me wrong. But we talk all day. I mean, of course, off and on. It's not like, we're just talking every single minute. But, we'll talk, and then if he has to go somewhere or something, or he'll say, "Okay, babe, I'll be right back," or something. We also Skype every night. Yeah, we Skype every single night. So yeah, I mean, it's not like, and I think honestly, for our first deployment, I'm just gonna be honest, I think that it would be a little bit harder on me if we were not blessed with how we have it. It would be a little bit harder on me, but how we have it is I couldn't ask for anything better other than him being here. I mean, honest, I could not ask for anything better other than my husband being here. Now, when it comes to care packages, I was in the post office the other day because we have a post office here on post, and this one lady, she was like, she sends her husband a care package like every week. Me and my husband, we don't do that. Not because of the money. I mean, it's your money, but and you do get extra money, you know, for when your husband deploys and stuff, which I talked about that in another video. You do get extra money. It's, you know, they're not getting taxed, so yeah, it's, you know, that's one of the little perks, if you will, of deployment. Because I'm sorry, but I don't care how much money it is. I would, yeah, if I could snap my finger and my husband be home, then that's what I would do, of course. But we decided, like, we talked about it. First of all, when you send a care package, depending on where the person is, it can take them a while to get it. It can take like a week and a half, 2 weeks for them to get it. So, I mean, yeah, it's take a while. So we decided that we were going to do once a month. That's, you know, that's what we do. We do once a month. Now, you can go to U.S. Postal Service, or postoffice.com or .gov, I think. And you can get, or you can just Google military care kit, and pretty much it's boxes. It's the flat rate boxes. I think the large box is $12.95, the medium is $10, and the small is $8. That's to send it. The boxes themselves are free. They have them at the post office, of course, but you can have them sent to your house for free. And you get 6 boxes in each kit. You get the tape to tape everything up. You get the customs forms. You get something else, but the other thing is for the post office. I don't even know why they send that to you. So I ordered 2 kits. So I got 12 boxes. Each kit has 2 large, 2 medium, 2 small. Now, my only thing, I know a friend of mine on Facebook who is currently deployed. He posted a video around Christmas saying that his parents had sent him a TV for Christmas. I don't know what box they use, because they must have then used the flat rate box, because the boxes that I have, yeah, they're not big enough for even, he got like a 19-inch. They're not big enough for that. My husband pretty much tells me what he wants, and I add in extra stuff that I know he would like. Yeah. Now, I am doing, because he's not going to be here for our anniversary. So when it comes to our anniversary, I am going to do something very special and da-da-da-da. Which is what my friend did, whose wife is in the Air Force. Valentine's, he did like a really special care package with her Valentine's gift. Let's see. They do tell you don't send anything like perishable and all that. So they tell you that. One thing with the kit that you get, they send you a customs form with the kit, but to be honest, I don't use the one that they sent. I use the one that's at the post office, because the one they sent is like a huge form. The one that they have at the post office is a very condensed form. And even the lady at the, because I was asking the lady at the post office to help me, because I'm like, this is the one I used last time. And she was like, well, honey, just because they sent it to you, you don't have to use it. So I know now that from now on, I'm going to use the one in the post office. So y'all, that's just my little thoughts on deployment. Again, everything is going to depend on the information you get is going to depend on what branch. Like I said, Air Force, they may tell people exact months. Army, they don't tell you. They give you a general idea of how many months. The date that they actually leave can change. The only thing they're really going to tell you is the month. They'll give you a general date, but that can change. I know my husband's date changed like 4 times. It kept getting pushed back. So we're happy about that. And again, everything is going to depend on, you know, where they're at. With us, I couldn't ask for anything better. I'm just going to be honest. But thank y'all for watching.